But, so, yeah, what gear am I supposed to keep again? What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. It was requested multiple times that I do an updated gear cleansing video, but I wanted to do a little bit different. You know, I don't want to just come in, do the normal gear cleansing breakdown that I would normally do on stream while we're cleansing someone's account. Big shout out to my dude Godby, who is a wonderful member of the Oath Cluster. If you need a clan, hit me up in the comments or on Discord, and we'll get you over to a clan suited for you. Godby is a huge supporter of my channel. Many thanks and shout out to this dude who keeps me in business. If you want to help keep me in business, hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to put a little bit of money, as little as $1 per month, you can join the channel. Hit that join button. I would love to have you in the Jedi Academy. Get those lightsabers next to your name, etc. But today we're going to talk about how I'm going to go about cleansing his gear. Now, I've already done a lot of this work, okay? I've already done a lot of this work. For the accessories are basically done, okay? Now, I don't sell 100% of all the bad rings. And I'll tell you why. Because some kind of ring is better than no kind of ring, right? So even if your accessories are bad, some ring, some amulet, some banner is better than nothing, okay? But here's what you should be looking for, okay? Number one, what I like to do is I like to sell down to one row of each type. What you're going to see on HP, attack, and defense is we have one row or less of each of the different types of rings. And I do that for all of the accessories almost 100%. Okay, we'll go over that more in a second. So, for HP and defense rings, our goal is to have both HP and defense percent on them. Okay, so it's a defense ring, defense and HP percent. HP ring, defense and HP percent. Okay, because when we're building a champion defensively, more of those defensive stats the better. And this is actually the perfect layout with the flat defense on the HP ring. Okay. And then the opposite way over here, the flat HP on the defense ring. This is our best bet. Now, our goal when we're rolling this is for us to only hit the percentages. 3, 3, or 2, 1, 2, 1, okay? And to miss on this. But sometimes, you know, you keep what you need. If you don't have a ring that rolls like that, eventually you'll get one, okay? Now, mostly that is our goal, okay? If you have to keep less requirements than that, then that's perfectly fine. But rare rings are great as well because then you can just get both percentages there, okay? If you only have one percentage, then that's what you keep and you just try to double roll on the 1%, okay? Now, for the attack rings, you want to have attack and attack percentage, okay? Ideally, you want attack percentage and another defensive percentage, okay? But an attack percentage with the flats is fine, and then you're just hoping to roll that attack percentage, okay? If you can, like, live your best life, then you would have all 3 substats on your attack-based ring, and ideally hitting the attack percentage multiple times. Okay, like this. This is a perfect example of a ring I'm talking about here. We hit the attack percentage multiple times. We have both other percentages as defensive stats. You can't have flat attack because that's the main stat. So this is a wonderful ring, okay? And this is the type of ring that I'm talking about to get us to that point. Now, if you're farming Spider a lot, then you are going to have a lot of amulets, okay? And again, the first step towards getting better gear is selling your 5-star gear, okay? As soon as you have Lydia, consider selling the majority of your 5-star gear and accessories, okay? If you don't have Lydia yet, start by selling all of your 5-star blue accessories and gear, okay? And then move up to 5-star epic gear and accessories. Until then, you're ready to move on to basically selling all 5-star gear except for S tier pieces, okay? So, when you're coming in with an amulet, remember, we don't need attack amulets the majority of the time. I like to keep one per faction just in case, okay? In case we come out with a new bomb champion, in case you get a bomb champion, in case you just roll it and it rolls like a triple resistance or triple, whatever the case might be, if it rolls really well. But I like to keep one just in case. It doesn't take up much space in your inventory. If you have one for each faction, it'll be 14, right? On every other one, I highly, highly recommend selling the 6-star blue amulets once you get to like an end game spot on your account. Okay, because this will give you the ability to like get those triple rolls on resistance or triple rolls on accuracy. It will let you get a much better stats overall, okay? But blue 6-star accessories are better than any 5-star accessory most of the time, okay? So again, with these, I like to sell down to 1 row or less, okay? By the time you have Lydia, you're going to have multiple amulets rolled up on your account for each type. So it's not a matter of keeping, an unnecessary amount. But I sold all of the 6-star blue accessories on his account, and that's why we are a little bit under on the accessories. But you can see we still have options, okay? Now, for the banners, okay, I do the same exact thing for HP, attack, and defense banners as I do the rings. Okay, so the only difference is that on an HP banner, what we're really looking for is HP and speed. That's fine if it's a rare banner. It's great if it's an epic banner. It is excellent if it also has defense percent. Okay? And that is the same for defense banners, okay? The defense banner can have HP or defense percent here. Same thing with the HP banner. If this was defense percent with speed, I would still think that was great. I would still keep that. And there are some times where you would want a double HP percent roll and just a little bit of speed, okay? I do think it is also acceptable to keep 2 percentages, okay? So I have I thought I saved a rare one. HP banner with both defense and HP percent is still great, even though it doesn't have speed. A lot of these defensive or HP champions don't care about their speed. All you want is more defensive stats. Okay? Now, for attack banners, the only thing we care about is attack percentage. However, it is great if we can get another percentage or if we can get speed in there. Okay, I thought that was the right one, but I wasn't sure. So speed and attack percentage is ideal because a lot of times you want your attack-based nukers in attack percentage boots. So getting speed on the banner is great. We would prefer a double attack percentage roll and then speed here, okay? And then hopefully on the other two, we would be hitting HP percent or defense percent if we're lucky, okay? Now, what we would really love, though, is one additional, probably HP percent, just like this. HP percent, attack percent, speed, and then completely dodging the HP percent on our rolls, only hitting attack percentage and speed. So let's roll this and see how it goes. Okay, that's great. Now, if that HP percent had been on speed or on the attack percent, this would be a crazy good banner, okay? Now, I don't know who you would need this on, okay? But keep in mind also, for any banner that you are looking for just speed on, like when you first get your Arbiter, you are looking for a double or a triple roll on the banner. And so whoever is your speed champion, whoever are your speed leads, you want to be rolling banners in that faction that just have speed. Once your account is progressed and you have a lot of options for your banners, then this is the thought process that you want. But like, we wouldn't care if this was a double speed roll on an attack banner. If that was our fastest banner, it would still go on our Arbiter, okay? So keep that in mind if that is where you're at on your account. Okay, so now with resistance banners, we're looking for one of two things. We're either looking for speed and HP percent, like this one. We're looking for speed and defense percent. That's the same category to me. So that's banner type number 1 is speed and then a good defensive percentage stat. Or you're looking for both percentages. Okay. Oh, that's level 16. That's not the one. But that was a good one. Okay, this is how it would turn out, right? Double defense, flat HP percent, which this is what it would look unrolled, okay? Now, obviously, we were hoping to hit speed here, but again, sometimes that does not matter, right? Sometimes the only thing we're looking for is defensive stats with resistance, okay? You can keep one with just speed and a flat stat. You can keep one with a percentage and a flat stat, but you don't want attack percentage on your resistance banners, okay? And last but not least, we have accuracy banners, which their primary purpose is just speed, okay? So this is fine here if we double hit speed. This is fine here if we double hit speed, but we would prefer to have speed and a percentage, okay? That is most likely you're going to want defense percent or HP percent, but I won't be picky. If I have attack percent, and I don't have that many banners, I would keep that as well. But the main thing for accuracy is speed. Almost always you want your accuracy-based champions to be the fastest one in the team, or one of the fastest, okay? So getting the speed on your banner is very, very important. Okay, so that was 10 minutes on the accessories, and that's everything we're looking for. Now we're going to come over here to the actual gear, okay? I wanted to start with the accessories because a lot of these videos, they start with the gear, and then, the accessory part gets washed under the carpet. But this way, you got the accessories at the beginning of the video. Now we're going to move on to the gear. And so let's go ahead and talk about the gear. Okay, so talking about the gear here, right? We're up at 1,294 pieces of gear. We want to get down to, I don't know, at least 800. So we're looking at selling like 500 pieces of gear, all right? When you find yourself regularly hitting this limit, the very first thing you want to do, as I said earlier in the video, is consider selling all of your 5-star gear. So the majority of this is going to get sold, okay? The only difference is I still normally keep 5-star speed boots, okay? I highly recommend selling all of your 5-star percentage boots. They are not a good thing to keep. Even in Savage, do not recommend. This one is actually, could be all right. So I'm going to sell all of this. The ones that are 16, those are going to keep. We're going to look at that 12 in a second, but it doesn't really matter what's on here. We don't want them. If you have a 5-star percentage boot, it is not going to give you the stats you're looking for on your account. Okay? What we're looking for are 6-star percentage boots. Because with the vast majority of the time, we use speed on the boots. Okay? Now, the other thing that you want to remember that I have to mention every single video, flat HP, flat attack, flat defense on the gloves, the chest, and the boots. You have to sell these. I just did another takeover where the person relied on the flat stack gear and it got them in a ton of trouble, okay? Now, this one, the Stone Skin, I don't know what his Stone Skin situation is like, so I'm not going to sell any mythical gear right now in hopes that they will put mythical ore in the game at some point, and I am not going to sell this chest for Stone Skin because I don't know if he needs it or not. Every piece of speed gear, regardless of what the stats are, I have been rolling to see if I get a triple roll in order to use ore on it, okay? And the same thing can go for some other sets as well, but the main set is going to be a speed set. So now, what is the gear that I am looking for on the account? I am looking for crit damage gloves with crit rate substats. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want every nuker to be in. If I can be like super picky, then I want speed, crit rate, and attack percentage on most of them. Or speed, crit rate, HP, or speed, crit rate, defense percent. Okay? Or just any of the percentages. Okay? That's what I'm looking for with the gloves. Okay, that's what I'm looking for with the gloves. Now, any other type of gloves that I'm likely to use on the account are HP or defense percent gloves with speed substats. So these other ones that don't have speed substats, I'm selling. Like if that was a 6-star, I don't care. This is a 6-star, I don't care. I'm selling it. Now, if I got a double HP percent roll, it could be okay, but not for where Godby is on his account. Those are the three main types of gloves I'm looking for. If you are going to be keeping crit rate gloves, then you had better have crazy speed rolls, crazy crit rate, or crazy crit damage rolls, or crazy percentage rolls for whatever type of nuker it is. Okay, like this. We have speed, triple attack percentage. Okay, I'm going to keep those crit rate gloves, but most of the time we want crit damage gloves. Same thing with all of our chest pieces. HP percent, defense percent, resistance, accuracy. We are looking for speed on them. If they don't have speed on them, it makes them very difficult to keep. Okay? On my attack percentage chests, what I'm looking for is crit rate and hopefully crit damage both. Okay? If I can get another percentage or if I can get speed in there, that's great. If I can get accuracy sometimes, but sometimes all I need is just the crit rate, right? And then I'm looking for multiple crit rate rolls. Okay? Yep, that's all on the chest. On the boots, as I said, I'm mostly looking for speed. I would love the majority of the time to have crit rate or accuracy on the boots. Those are the two things I'm looking for the most often. On our nukers, again, the same type of stats, okay? Crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage. Like, this is a great pair of boots for a damage-dealing champion, even though it's a 5-star rare boot. Again, I'm fine keeping 5-star boots a lot of the time, okay? Now, on your top row, I'm much less picky about the substat combinations, okay? But for any of your gear, you can go through the flat stat combinations, okay, for any of this gear, and then sell them, okay? Like this. This is all really bad. We should definitely sell all of these. And then this would only be keeping if it's crit rate, and this is bad, okay? And then, did I do this one? Okay, so that's all the substat combinations. You just do HP and attack, you do attack and defense, and you do defense and HP. Okay, if you're getting really picky, you can come in and sell, especially on the 6-star blue gear. You can sell the majority of all of this with one flat stat. Sometimes if it matches the set, like HP percent and shield is fine, or that double speed roll is fine, okay? If you need to sell more gear, you can come in here and sell the majority of these pieces, right? Okay? Unless you have crazy rolls in here, like double speed. I'm not even going to roll those, okay? So we can sell all of that, okay? Oh, missed one. I don't know. That could be all right. But not that one. Okay. So, and then you can go through and do that for each individual flat stat if you like as well. So, we would just click blue gear here. And then sell all of this nonsense. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yep, all of that's good to go. And then I suppose we'll just click through the last one since I have you here. Double speed, perfect. That one's not good enough. It's only 14 speed. Again, a rare piece. Anytime you roll these flat stats, just sell that gear automatically. You don't need to worry about keeping it, okay? Yeah, I'm not even going to look at these. We're just selling all of this. We need to make space. We don't have room for this kind of stuff. That one's okay. This one's okay. So, right? So that takes care of a lot of it, right? Now, the only other thing that you would want to think about here is what sets are you keeping? We have 654 top row pieces. Any good stat combinations are fine, okay? Like if I'm looking in a random set down here, okay, if I roll this and it rolls well, that's great, okay? But you are the majority of the time not going to use Fury, Daze, Frost, Frenzy. One of these was good. I gotta be careful. That one is probably good enough to keep still. You are probably never going to use Destroy very often. You're not going to use Toxic very often. You're not going to use Avenging. You're not going to use Stalwart. You're certainly not going to use Curing. Make sure that you are selling your, 12-3 brutal nonsense garbage. You are not probably going to use Resilience that often. And if you have a lot of perception like this, we are almost certainly going to sell all of these. The only difference would be on 6-star pieces. If it has both speed and accuracy, that one's a double roll, so we'll keep it. This one hit 1 and 1. We would want it to hit like this, 2 and 1. So that means I'm going to sell this just because I have this piece and it's just sitting here. I kept that one before, but I'm going to go ahead and sell it. These are all 5-star blue pieces. So we're going to automatically sell those. And again, just speed and accuracy. Okay, I could keep that one. Okay. And then we're going to sell more gear once I'm finished here, but I don't need to keep you on, okay, for all of that. Protection's great. Stone Skin's great. I would not be keeping 6-star blue in Instinct, especially since we got a second one. A second Forge Pass, so I would sell all of those. Okay? Now, on the top row, obviously what you're looking for the majority of the time is speed or crit rate. Okay? Now, if you want to roll some gear, one of the first things that I go to is 6-star legendary gear with speed, okay? Because if you want to know if a gear piece is good, just do this filter and click on your gear and see what it looks like, okay? We need speed and crit rate. We hit double speed. That's great, okay? If you're like really need to roll gear, then you can hit a sweet triple speed roll. It's just that easy, guys. Just that easy. I'm just kidding. I know it's really hard. But like any of these pieces, we can come in here, see if we hit speed, or if we get good rolls on other stats. Like this banner, this shield is probably good no matter what we hit. But a lot of these speed pieces, you're only looking for speed, right? Like crit rate and resistance, that's bad. Resistance and crit stats, resistance and attack percent is a bad combination together. We were only hoping to hit speed there or like triple crit rate. So this is the most common filter I do when I need to roll gear, because this is going to be the best gear on your account. If you get a quad speed or a triple speed, then this could be absolutely amazing, okay? So this, as an offset piece, I think this is fine. Double HP percent, crit damage, speed, resistance, that's keepable, okay? Most of the time, what you're looking for is something with a flat stat, okay? Like this. This is a perfect example, okay? We have speed and accuracy, which is exactly what we want in accuracy set. We also have crit rate, which is cool, but we have this flat stat on here, okay? And obviously, that's what I wanted it to roll for the video. I'm sorry that it rolled that, Godby, but that makes this piece a sell, okay? If that had rolled more speed and accuracy, then that would be a keep. If you're early game or mid game, this is still an amazing piece. Don't sell it. But once you get to end game, then you would want to be selling that piece. So, hopefully, you can also, before I mention, if And then if you don't have a lot of 6-star legendary gear, then obviously you do 6-star epic. And then if you run out of speed, you can do the crit rate rolls, okay, like this one. Okay, looking for double crit rate here. We got 1, so we'll roll to 12. We got crit rate, double accuracy defense percent. This is still usable, so I won't sell that. On somebody like an Astralon maybe, or a Foley, a Herndeg, somebody who you care about crit rate and accuracy on. So hopefully this was a good, interesting way to do a gear cleanse video for you. Only keep the best gear on your account. And I'm going to go finish up this gear cleanse for my dude Godby. You guys have yourself a great day. Admire and be jealous of the 3 Kaimars. I know I am. And I will see you guys in the next video.